Sully, may I come in? Sully. Ilya. Look at her. She's like a sleeping beauty. Normally, she'd snore like a bear, with her hair all mussed up. Never seen her like this. Almost makes it hard to believe that it's really Ilya Platiri lying in this bed. How is she? She sustained fractures in numerous areas, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding. Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she's shown no signs of coming out of her coma. That's why she remains on life support. That's terrible. Dang. He said that even if she wakes up, the odds of her making a full recovery are slim to none. You know what that means, right? Ilya would never be able to stand on the stage again. And it's all because she protected me. She shouldn't have. Sully. It's okay. Everything is going to be alright. No one knows Ilya better than I do. No matter what happens, she isn't the type of person to give up. She's never going to stop looking ahead. That's the Ilya Platiri I know. Boo! He's right. There's no way she could break so much new ground if she weren't the performer she is. Well said. There's no such thing as good enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always striven to new heights. As long as there is a stage to come back to, Ilya will stop at nothing to be on it. And somehow or another, I'm certain she will make it there. Heck yeah. Put some faith in Adios and Ilya both. You got your own thing to do. Besides, I have a feeling Ilya would be telling you off for missing your rehearsals right now if she could. Give her all the more reason to catch up to you when she's awake again. Yeah, absolutely. Once she sees how far you and the others have come, she's going to do everything she can to join you. Thanks. That does make me feel a little better. You're right, the rest of us need to start pulling ourselves together. But Rixia, she's nowhere to be found. Hey guys, it's not too much trouble. Would you mind helping us track Rixia down? I don't know what her whole deal is, but no matter what, she's still one of us. And I think Ilya would have another reason to get better if she came back too. Of course, consider it a formal request of the SSS. We're gonna find Rixia, and that's a promise. Ilya really broke a leg out there? That might be too soon, Mr. JRPG. Yikes. Thank you, everyone. I think that was just the reassurance Sully needed. To be honest, you ended up giving me some encouragement as well. It's a seal. After hearing what happened, we feared the worst, and it seems we weren't too far off. Unfortunately so. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her every hour of the day. But even so, this is Ilya we're talking about. I have faith in her. And knowing her, the more people believe in her, the more she'll channel that into herself. Darn straight. That does sound like something she is capable of. Still, if Sully is right, then bringing Rixia back is going to be just as important as anything else. Do you think we can find her, Lloyd? Honestly, I don't know. If she's really gone into hiding, it'll be easier said than done. You're probably right. We don't even know for sure if she's still in the state, just like the missing members of Heiwei. We're gonna be out of luck if the bunch of them hightailed it back to Calvard. Still, I don't want to let Soldier down. Not after we promised her we'd get it done. Yeah, me neither. We should keep your ears to the ground for clues on where she and Heiwei might have gone. I think it's keep your feet on the ground, but you know, kind of switch it up a little bit. I will scour the orbital net for any possible leads. That's more than we can ask for. I should be heading back to the nurse's station. What are all of you going to do next, Lloyd? We still have some work to take care of, so I guess we're saying bye for now. Thanks again for showing us the rooms, Cecile. My pleasure. I know Crossbow has seen better days, but that's all the more reason we need to do our best. Just remember not to overdo it, okay? We'll try. Your concern is appreciated. We'll do more than just try. Now's the time to make a stand. You're absolutely right. People have gone through so much hurt, both in body and mind. We have to do all we can to put smiles back on their faces. Make a stand, huh? Make a stand, huh? That's right, Noelle. Stay with the SSS. You're my most important member. That's strange. I wonder where Shizuku is. Maybe she went for a walk. If so, she must be outside of this ward. Well, no harm looking around for the kiddo. Shizuku-san. Hey, Shizuku, out for a walk? Hello there, SSS. Are you here to visit someone today? Your eyes are open. Your eyes are not normally open. That's right. We came to check how Fran is doing. We also got the chance to see Ilya and one of the inspectors from the police. Well, that's right. Cecile told me about what happened to your sister. Can't imagine how horrible that attack in the city must have been. Cecile and the doctors haven't had any time to rest because of it. And that doesn't surprise me. By the way, Shizuku, has your father stopped by to see you lately? No, he hasn't come once since what happened in the city. He did call, but it sounded like he's been busy with work, too. That's understandable. Have you been lonely, Shizuku? No, I'm alright. A lot of people died, and there are still more here who are injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now. For now, I'm trying my best to help by cheering Fran and the other patients up. It's all I can really do, the way my eyes are. It makes me feel so useless. What are you talking about? You're already doing plenty. He's right. The fact that you're staying strong despite your own challenges is inspiring to everyone around you. The SSS included. We can promise you that. If you say so. I think what all of you do makes you much braver than me. I'll be cheering you on from here, okay? Okay. We don't have any business there right now. I mean, we could talk to the doctor there. Marios isn't the kind of guy to blow off his job. If you've ever seen Princess Bride, there's a scene where this old hag lady says, "Boo! Boo!" That's exactly what came to mind for that one. Lloyd Bennings speaking. Hey, what's up? Where you guys right now? You know, most people start their calls off by introducing themselves. It's basic phone etiquette. Anyway, we're at St. Ursula Hospital. Something wrong, Yona? Sorta. You guys are back to your SSS stuff starting today, right? I was thinking of putting in a little request for you. How do you know that? You'd better not have been sneaking into the police database again. And that aside, we're too busy to do your errands for you, so... What's that? Who was it that bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers? You owe me one and you know it. Fine, we'll hear you out, but don't think that means we're going to do anything you ask us to do. Or ask us to. Should we get together in person? Yeah, meet me in front of the lighthouse in the Harbor District. I'll be waiting. Lighthouse? Why there of all places? Oh, shut up, it's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, just hurry it up. Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Presume Yona is asking another unreasonable favor of us. How'd you guess? Lloyd told him about the stuff. The lighthouse. Since when did that little squirt ever want to go outside? Not to mention, there's hardly anything over there now that Heiue building is gone. He did have a point about assisting us when we were searching for Lynn and Aeolia. Maybe we should hear him out. It'd be nice to return the favor, assuming it's within reason. Why don't we head there once the work starts settling down? Sounds like a plan to me. He was the one who decided to cash in his favor while we're on duty. If anything, we deserve to make him wait a little while longer. I'm with you there, Teotot. Making our way downtown. Something, 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 something. Ooh. You never seen the movie? Ah. Princess Bride. I don't want to hype it up too much, alright? Because there is an issue with overhyping things. But for me, it is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's like a parody of like fantasy movies and things like that. And I just think it's a really nice movie, you know? Some people would say, "Can you dig it?" Which I would say, "I dig it." Fucker. There you guys are. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's get going already. Wait a second. Get going where exactly? Back it up, you little rascal. Mind putting us on the same page here? Oh right, guess I haven't actually told you what we're doing. Thing is, I was kinda hoping you could take me to a terminal room in the Geofront. Terminal on the Geofront? I mean, the one that was blown to smithereens. That was terminal number 8 in the B sector. The one I want to go to is terminal number 4 in the C sector. Man, I can't wait. The terminals at the branch suck major eggs. You can't do squat on them. Have you learned nothing, Yona? The new fundamental orbital network laws have already gone into effect. You realize that means we can't permit you to illegally commandeer a terminal, don't you? Just the opposite, in fact. We should be doing everything in our power to stop you. Wait, hold on a second here. There's nothing illegal about it. Or did you forget that I'm still an engineer at the Foundation? That makes me one of the only people who are authorized to use the Geofront's terminals. Is that true, Tio? He has the clearance to do so, yes, but I would still classify this as a gray area. It just goes to show that orbital network law still has areas it can improve upon. That only makes this sound even sketchier than before. If we start venturing into these gray areas ourselves, where does it end? It's too slippery a slope. What is with you guys? Loosen up for once, would you? What about those society weirdos? They messed around with the net a bunch before, didn't they? Who's to say they aren't exploiting the system right this second? Well, true, but we have to admit that he has a point. The chief's been worried about it too, but he doesn't have the time to check. So I'm taking the time out of my busy schedule to lend some of my expertise. If anything, you guys should be thanking me. But go ahead, slander me some more. If only this little dude was good at fending for himself as he is running his mouth. I concur, but he does bring up a valid point of concern. We have that fool character to consider as well as Professor Novartis. I would speculate that they have more technological prowess than even the Foundation. Fine, we'll help. Just to be clear, any hacking that can be construed as illegal will be subject to prosecution, understood? And we're not doing this so that you can live down there. You're to continue sleeping in your own bed, in your own room. Those are the conditions. Give me a break already, will you? Why should Yona Sacred have to interact with real world? Well, it's always known how to dole out the tough love. This is as fair a bargain as you are likely to get. I suggest you take it. Fine, I get it, okay? It's a deal. Just hurry up and take me down there already. I'm gonna pull my hair out if I have to use those Orcus Tower terminals for one more nanosecond. Dang, kid folded like a house of cards. Still think we shouldn't be spoiling him like this. Get off my case already. You guys ready to go to the sea sector or what? Pretty sure there's gonna be monsters down there, just like every other sector. Good point. Sweet. Come on, down the hatch we go. Down? Down what exactly? Lighthouse, duh. The entrance to the sea sector is right here. What, you guys didn't know? Should we have? Watch and learn. He wasn't lying. Well, that was theatrical. Clearly, someone in city planning knows how to have their fun. Who cares? Quit yapping and get inside. Uncle? Guest character. Joy to the world. Yona's gonna die. Guessing this is locked and we can't go through? Yep. I don't like that the treasure chests have changed looks. I read all about the raid in the Chest Bell Times. What? I like to keep a chest of the news. Suckers. Oh, my back. Look at this place. What is it even for? According to the database, this area was built as a heat treatment plant and waste incinerator. It utilizes the water flowing from the Lupinus River for continuous cooling. What's more, it could one day provide central heating to Crossbell via steam ventilation. Or so the original plans projected, at least. Dang, another set of Crossbell's high hopes shot down by reality. True, I can't say this facility turned out how they envisioned, and it's far from the first. That aside, this is where Dudley and Arios chased the Calvardian terrorists during the trade conference, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Before they had their arrest snatched away by Heiwei. It wasn't very long ago, but it feels like a lifetime after everything that's happened since. It hasn't even been 2 months, has it? You guys ever shut up? This is not nostalgia hour, and it's way too hot down here. This is why I hate this IRL crap. How the heck do people even live without air conditioning anymore? For Idios' sake, Yona. Perhaps the rest of us could lower the average body heat in the room by leaving you here by yourself. No, you don't gotta do that. Those are all compliments. Yeah. Anyway, Controlled Terminal 4 should be in the deepest area up ahead. Well, let's hurry up and get back to where it's nice and breezy. Theotot's got you whipped. Shall we be off? And Yona knows. Like, not being sucker foos and... Oop. Almost got bodied right there. Ooh, self-destruct? Glad I did what I did. Raise the shield. Ooh, was that a EP charge 3? The 2. The red chest. That's not an encounter chest? Alright. Genevieve's eyes grew wide. He knew her name. Of all the names that could have come out of his mouth, it left her own her own hanging open, but she had to say something. She spoke firmly. How did you know? We were just skipping around on those. I feel like they should have... It would have been a really good idea to make it so that those were always in order. You know, I feel like well, no. It would be a lot of money. But parts of me are regretting not upgrading Noelle's weapon. Inside is a Mishy plush that Randy accidentally gave to Zeet as a chew toy. He quickly shuts the lid before Tio can see it. Alrighty. We don't have any... whatchamacallits here. And we're gonna have to do something. Take that. And that. Ugh. Why do the terminal rooms always have to be in the deepest parts of the geofront? Who would design something like that anyways? Like, yeah, I'm just gonna put a most important thing in the furthest part so that I have to walk that much further to get to it. It'll make a lick of sense. Reading this message adds 5 bonding points to one of the characters, but we're not going to tell you which one. Bonding point. I should have went the other way. It's like this sector has mechanical monsters running around too. Even spit fire. I can't imagine that's up to code. Still pales in comparison to the society's archaisms, but as for who is responsible for them... Look at me. I mean, yeah, the cleaning ones in the B sector were my fault, but not these. I've never even been to this sector before. Your nose is growing, youngster. You can tell us the truth. We promise not to get mad. Probably. I am telling you the truth. I didn't do jack. Wait, I have a question. The place is connected to the foundation of Orcus Tower, isn't it? Why didn't we enter from that end instead? Because that entrance was sealed after the terrorist attack, obviously. Control Terminal 4 is right by it, too. If it were still open, I could have gotten there all on my own. Oh, whatever. There's also a direct elevator to the exit near the terminal. Once that's up and running, I won't need you guys to come back here after all. You could at least say thank you. Let's continue onward. This is the right way to go, which is the wrong way to go. Aha! I forbid it, Cyril responded with equal firmness. You're my wife. You're not to fritter away your hours with some other woman under my nose. Fritter. Alright, so I gotta get to those other chests. Other way. Someone that is really concerned about getting their steps in every day? Yeah, that's a pretty good point. Ooh, EB charge 3. You open the chest, find a scrap of paper with some writing on it. This pun is terrible. You groan as you close the lid. Oh, man. The architects wanted to be dungeon designers. You know, that's the most likely story, isn't it? Like, you know what? It would be really cool if we just filled this place with monsters. Oh yeah, we should also make it a really lengthy place to explore and navigate. This is something, and I'm clicking on it. Feels like the right way to go. Of course, it's the wrong way to go. You guys have a lot of HP. Around, please. Ah, this is a monster chest. A smart missile. Ooh, this is one I can move around by myself. Okay. You don't have to get that close to shoot a grenade. Throwing that out there. Come on. Telling you can't hit all of them? slow move. Yona stealing my crit. The sucker. Alright. He's finally catching up. It's still not quite there yet, but finally catching up. I was under the impression that this was the Geofront's Sea Hest sector. I believe there's been some kind of mistake. I don't have to fight though. You have a particular chest voice you read all of these in. Yes, it is my normal voice. I don't do voices. How do people how do people even remember what voice they give a particular character? You know? It's like Fran. We don't talk to Fran all the time. And so, well, I guess, we don't talk to Fran all the time. So how am I supposed to remember what Fran's voice is? I can barely remember what I did, like 2 hours ago. It was an unusually cold thing for him to say, giving Genevieve's pause. When she glared, as she so often did rather than shout, he revealed the answer to her question, eliciting a gasp from her. Ooh, almost did not press that button in time. I'm also not much of a voice person either. As in, I don't like listening to people changing not changing, but like putting voices on characters and stuff. Not my thing. Back in the day, when I used to watch Let's Plays on YouTube, if someone started reading dialogue and giving the characters a voice, skip, moved on to the next Let's Player. Nowadays, I don't really have time to, I have time to watch Let's Plays, but I don't watch Let's Plays. At least not in the same way. I do it for the encounter report, and that's about it. Which, by the way, I have not been able to work on since starting this game. I'm in a weird conundrum spot where I'm at the notable locations position, and I'm like, did anything really happen here? Like, should I just talk about these, or should I skip this part? There's so many people involved in this one that, it'd really be nice to skip this one. Let's see. Let's go again with the Grenada. Okay. See, we'll have Wazy go up to the upper corner there. attack. Come on. Look at that. It's in the, like, it's in there. You suckers. Oh, actually, I could do this. Except that would wake everybody up. I don't think Wazy's going to be doing 1,700 damage. Oh, you can't even reach that one. Oh well. Oh, you crit. Works for me. You have analyze. So let's take this opportunity to analyze. Wow, you're casting on the little homie, man? That's disrespectful. Alright, water. Juggler. Find a bag of round breath fresheners in the chest. They're labeled Epstein Orb Mints. Lemon flavor. Oh, man. Tax crafts inflict random status ailments. Offensive arts. This one is kinda nice. I want to give it to someone like you, but you have the strength boost. What do you have? Speed? I do like you being very, very fast. You could give it to Loido. I definitely don't really care about shield. The only reason I've been using it is because I don't want to go through the trouble of leveling up anything else. Everything else also just doesn't seem very good. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could give it to someone like Randy or you. Except ones that you got are pretty solid. Watado. Randy's is pretty close to leveling. Cannon is... it's probably not necessary. Let's give you Juggler to level up. I already read this? Yes. It won't budge. I think that's all my EP charges. Receive the chest's Pom Pom Party account info. If I can't fight the chest and Pom Party, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Waiting before the boss. Wanna check, do I have enough EP charges? I do. I do. Ooh. There it is, Central Terminal 4. Finally, boy, am I tired. From what? We were the ones smacking the monsters around, you know? Go easy on him, Randy. Probably not used to walking as much as we just did. True, Tio and I had trouble keeping up with the boys when we first started. And Yona is even worse shut-in than I am, or than I was before joining the SSS. All things considered, he was a very brave boy, and I am proud of him. Ah, cram it. You don't know how lucky you have it at your age. Adults can't get away with living the way you do. Still, every bit of pizza and junk food you bite into is bound to bite you back one of these years. Hey Yona, if you want, I'd be more than happy to go jogging with you. We can even start off slow. How does once a week sound? Oh, shut up. Just leave me alone. It's too hot to put up with all this crap. Let's just get to the terminal room and crank up the AC already. Yona, look out. Ooh, that's a big dog. Holy moly, what is this thing? A supersized version of those cleaning robots from the B sector. No, I don't think this machine is meant for the type of cleaning you're thinking of. Yona, stay back. Right. Yeah, do not be in my boss fight. Targets acquired. Accessing network. Hostiles identified as Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section. What is this thing? Impossible. Did it just search the Orbital network to identify us? Danger level 3. That is high enough, I guess. Kill mode engaged. You guess? Since when do these buckets of bolts have opinions? Never mind that. We have to stop it. Alright, great. We're not protecting a suckafoo. Torso Z. Alright, there's no other things to target. Let's reduce some strength. Let's reduce some speed. Oh, you're a vacuum. That's bad. Let's encourage. Lloyd can analyze. Shoot you with one of those. Let's reduce your speed again. Make sure you stay slow. All right, wind and water. Wind more so. Big damage. Let's reduce your strength again. Let's encourage people. Ooh, you think this guy's gonna explode? The other ones that do the little suction things do explode. Call allies? I can't even see who you called. Well, that complicates things. Nobody else got it, man. Alright, if that guy exploded, definitely going to explode. Oh, you have Recurria. Nice. So I'll move out of here. I'd much prefer if you did not get 2 turns in a row. Looks like I don't have much of a choice in the matter. Body. Alright. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. Hopefully we're far enough away. I don't think that was a self-destruct. Which I am grateful for. Self-destructs are lame. 20% and 10%. That one's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. A seal 2 for my trouble. That machine wasn't anything like the ones that were illegally dumped here. There was a possibility that it was the work of Ouroboros. Mannerisms resembled the archaism we once encountered outside of Don Marconi's office. That Eastern-looking one, right? This heap of scrap metal acted way more advanced than that guy, though. Not to mention, it seemed to be connected to the Orbital network. Do you think that's a sign of the Society's involvement? Who cares? It's not like it's gonna come back and tell you. Now, can we please go to the terminal room and get some AC going? Besides, I'm Jonas Sacred, remember? The genius of the century? I can dig up the dirt on those guys like it's nothing. Can't tell whether you're fearless or just completely lacking in social graces. Got confidence, that much is for sure. Hey, Yona keeps the ball rolling. Keeps people from talking too much. We appreciate it. Looks like that machine back there got deployed about a month ago. And yeah, it was connected to the network. Says it can do it wirelessly. He had been named on the record as Novartis. Novartis? That man in the lab coat. Whoever he is, he clearly holds a lofty position in the society. Yeah, something about that nutty old geezer gave me the creeps. The machine we just fought may have been a prototype he unleashed for his own amusement. It would not surprise me, judging by the sort of person he seemed to be. Man did give off a certain mad scientist panache. He's likely a lot more dangerous than meets the eye. Good news is, it looks like that was the only one he set loose. Means I can hold myself down here as long as I want, worry-free. Man, this is the best. The connection speed is bonkers. This close to the tower, and there's barely any restrictions. Heck yeah, long live Control Terminal 4. Someone's happy. I think we just gave this shut-in a one-way ticket into paradise. Yona, remember that you need to send in a report to Chief Roberts. So if you even think about taking advantage of this, yeah. Listen, I got what I wanted. Mission over. You can go now. Oh, is this a brand new server? Man, Crossbell's network infrastructure is really starting to shape up. There you go, straight off the deep end. I think he'll be fine. Still, I'm concerned about whatever it is Ouroboros was plotting here. Yeah, let's remember to come check in with Yona every once in a while. I'm just as worried about him cooping himself up down here as I am about the society getting to him. As you should be. Blazing orbital network speeds and crisp, cool air conditioning. Not to mention some refuge from the craptastic real world. Control Terminal 4, I think I love you. Now I gotta break you in and redo my settings just the way I like them. Well, there goes any hope of him living a healthy lifestyle. Is it bad that I feel like we enabled this? Yuna will be fine, most likely. His behavior may be exceedingly disgraceful, but he can take care of himself, more or less. I will inform Chief Roberts about this later, just in case. Well, that's right. Didn't Yona mention there being an elevator nearby that goes directly to the exit? Yes, it should be in that direction. This facility is located near the base of Orcus Tower. The lift should drop us off directly at the lighthouse in the Harbor District. That's a relief. I sure as heck wasn't digging the idea of trudging all the way back through the hot zone. Me neither. Especially with how long we've been down here. It should already be evening by now. Oh, you're probably right. Well, should we take the lift back to the city and close the day out? Yeah, let's go. This is... Wait, I know this place. This is the gate that connects to the base of Orcus Tower. Right, we came through here when we chased the terrorists who attacked the trade conference. Looks like it's been sealed off ever since. Around here is where we split up with Detective Dudley and Arios. And after that... Sorry, everyone. I don't mean to dig up things we'd all rather forget. Don't worry about it. More importantly, there isn't an elevator in this direction that leads to the surface. The path to the D sector is closed off as well, so let's return to the C sector for now. Yeah, good call. How do you know the D sector is sealed off? It's the D sector, let's turn back. Vroom vroom! Oh my gosh, what the heck is going on with that lift? Gee, it's the door that was red and wouldn't let us go through it before. Crazy how that works. Alright, just in case I'm not going to be able to do a mark in the next 4 minutes, which is probably very likely, this is going to be my backup mark.